Hello, parents and guardians. I come to you now with my weekly update, my weekly address to you. Want to let you know that hope all of you still being safe. Have to get that out because safety is paramount during this COVID-19 pandemic. Last week, we fed, we served 3,774 meals. Numbers are still up. Although school is out, we are still feeding. We're still feeding at our Aachen site. We're feeding at our Higgins site. And we are doing our bus grab and go meals. However, we're only feeding Monday through Thursday. So make sure that you are aware of that. Parents, please make sure that you answer your phone. Principals will be contacting specific parents and students, scholars regarding summer school, regarding summer learning. We want all of our scholars who are able to participate in summer learning to participate in summer learning because we know that we've been out of school for a while, for about nine weeks. And we want to make up for any gaps that we can. So please make sure that if the principal calls you, pick up the phone because we're trying to put everything in place for summer learning. Summer learning this year will be totally online. It will be totally virtually. So there will be no physical face interaction with the scholars and the teacher practitioners, but we have a solid plan in place. And as principals call you, when you pick up your devices, whenever the principal tell you to pick up your devices, all of that will be explained to you. It's very important that we do summer learning the right way because this is going to determine how we do learning whenever school resumes. Also, parents, over the next couple of days, you'll be getting a survey. That survey will be asking you what type of learning would you prefer once school returns. So please make sure when you get that survey, you complete that survey because that is going to be very critical information to us. Again, make sure that you complete the census information. There is something on our website and our Facebook page to let you know what you need to do in order to complete the census information. Parents, students, and community members, scholars, I've been coming to you over the last 9 weeks, once a week, updating you and providing you things that you needed to know during this national pandemic. But over the last couple of days, my heart has been very heavy because in the midst of this national pandemic, there is some serious unrest happening in our country. The murder of George Floyd at the hands of policemen, I think that was only the tipping point for a long list of things that have happened in our country that has been perpetrated against blacks. As a black male, as a father of a black male, and as a superintendent of a school district that serves a significant number of black males, I think that I have a duty and I have a moral obligation to speak out against injustice, to speak out against inequality and racism. My silence, I think any silence, would only contribute to the problem. I would like to share a quote with you from Mamie Till. That was the mother of Emmett Till. Mamie Till said, 2 months ago, I had a nice apartment in Chicago. I had a job. I had a son. When something happened to the Negroes in the South, I said, that's their business, not mine. Now I know I was wrong. The murder of my son has shown me that what happens to any of us, anywhere in the world, had better be the business of all of us. Silence only contributes to the problem. Parents, students, and guardians, we must speak out whenever there is racism, whenever there is inequality, whenever there is any of those things happening. But we must do it in a peaceful way. So make sure that when we speak out, we are heard. When we speak out against those things anywhere, that we are heard. But let's not result to violence. Let's not result to looting. Let's have our voices to be heard in a peaceful manner. Parents, scholars, and community, as your superintendent, my heart grieves when these type of issues happen. There is much that we need to do. There are many people that would say that much has changed in our country. I will venture to say much has changed, but with crystal clear clarity, there is much, much, much more that needs to change to determine, to know that everyone in this country is valued. So until next week, parents, please be safe. I still want to remind you that COVID-19 is real, and please be safe. Follow any safety guidelines from the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, the Mississippi State Department of Health, any announcements that are coming out from Governor Reeves. And again, I want to tell you that use your best common sense, because that's the best thing that we can do. Thank you. Have a great day, and I will see you again next week.